The clock just struck 7. It's time for a 36-hour fast. Yep, that's it. Just had my last few bites. My stomach is full. We're going to go 36 hours without food. So anything that is 0 calorie gets to enter my mouth. During this fast, I wanted to take the time I took from eating and put it into more positive things. Deep breathing, meditation, centering and focus, along with some hardcore exercise. Now that I got a bunch of deep breathing in, I was nice and relaxed. It was time to hit the inhaler and go to bed. All right, just woke up. It's 12 hours into it. I feel normal, except for this bright light in my face. Yeah, stomach's still full from eating last night, so I'm gonna get up, check out my sleep hours, see how good I did with my sleep, get some weight in this morning, and then get started with my day. One of the first things I do every morning is I get up and I do a few laps in the backyard with the dogs. I gotta admit, 12 hours in, I don't really notice anything different. My stomach was full, and I normally intermittent fast for quite a long time. My normal fast is anywhere from like 16 to 20 hours, so I don't expect anything this first 12 hours in other than dogs doing their morning pees and poos. But yeah, I'm gonna do a few more laps this morning. Like I said, I do them every morning. I average 16,000 steps a day. So I think the real challenge today, though, will be when I decide to do some cardio. I think I'm going to go do some running today, some elliptical. I might even work out at the gym. I'm not too sure. But I'm going to finish off my laps this morning while those two dumbasses over there do what they do this morning. So yeah, I'll keep you up to date, but we got 12 hours in the books and 24 hours to go. All right, it's 11:30. So I'm about 16 half hours into this. Decided to go out for a run about partway through my run and a little bit of a cool down session. So far, I feel pretty good. I mean, beautiful weather out here. And I do live in the middle of nowhere. So for all you commenting, I might get abducted by Bigfoot. Yeah, check it out, man. Totally possible where I live. There ain't like no one around here. So I'm going to get back to it. Try to get another couple miles in on this run. I still feel normal. More focused for sure. More determined too. Something about doing this fast really sparked up my oomph to get things back into place. Like last night, I did a whole bunch of deep breathing and meditation out on the deck. Today, I did some deep breathing exercises when I got up. I did one small workout session this morning. I did some abs and calves, knocked out a few videos. So yeah, the motivation's there. So 36-hour fast going good. Time for more running in Bigfoot country. Still going strong. I got a few miles left to go. All right. So I just got done with my hour run. Things went pretty good. A little bit of cramping in my right calf, but that just has to do with all the hills that I had in my area. Definitely though, more inspired, more motivated, more focused. And for those of you out there that don't believe me that I did an hour run, well, I'll put my stats up on the screen and this will help you out too. I completely soaked through my shirt. You can see the dry spots, as well as the wet spots. So I'm gonna hydrate, hit my inhaler because I've been wheezing a little bit, meditate a little, and do some stretching to get my calf to loosen up. I've got a half hour to 40 minutes of elliptical I have to do today, and then I got to do a gym session. So I'll keep you updated, but as of now, I'm feeling really, really good. We're right at about 1:30 right now, so I've been going for a while. So I just got to get through today and sleep tonight, and I should be good for the 36-hour fast. All right, so I'm starting to feel a little bit hungry. Just checked the clock, it's 4:20. So not bad hunger or anything like that. So I'm just gonna have some of my zero sugar, zero calorie ginger ale and Sprite that I got. How freaking cool is that? My wife was kind enough to say that they weren't gonna make anything too cool for dinner so that I wasn't envious tonight. So shout out to my wife for playing along with this. We're gonna go inside, we're gonna do a cardio session on the elliptical, and yeah, I'll catch up with you. Oh, so that was 40 minutes of cardio. I am right about now 23 hours fasted. 20,000 steps, by the way. I might hit 25,000 today, so I'm definitely not taking it easy while fasting for the 36. I would not recommend doing that unless you've done this before and practiced before. But I'm outside now, playing with the dogs, getting some fresh air. So I'm gonna enjoy this while the wife and the son are cooking and making dinner, so I don't smell, you know, the temptations. 24 hours in, feeling pretty good still. 24,375 steps. So I'll be getting 25,000 a day. I don't know what the hell I did yesterday while I was fasted, because I started yesterday at 7 p.m. But feeling good, past the 24-hour mark. Definitely much more centered. We are at 27 hours, 43 minutes in this fast. And cool little tidbit, I am now over 25,000 steps. So no, I did not take it easy on this fast. So the plan for the rest of the night is just to chill out, listen to the wind chimes. Had a cool front blow through, so I put on a little bit heavier hoodie. Just be outside, breathe, and I don't know, just chill out and take in the moment. I'm actually really enjoying this fast, and I'm really liking how I'm feeling with it. Like this has definitely been a positive. I was a little psyched out, kind of like, oh man, this is gonna be hard. And it's not about being like hard or easy, but rewarding. And because it's rewarding so far, I'm really enjoying going through it, and I'm just enjoying how I feel going through it. We've officially hit the 36-hour mark in the fast. Actually, I'm at 37 hours right now. I'm taking the dogs for my morning laps, getting them some fresh air, some exercise. I still don't feel hungry yet. My stomach's not growling. I don't feel weird at all. So I'm actually going to continue the fast for a few more hours this morning. I will share with you when I break the fast. We'll do weigh-ins, updates, and all that kind of stuff, what I learned and all that. All right, it is exactly 9 a.m., 38 hours into the fast, and I'm just going to call it quits. My wife was eating some frosted mini wheats this morning, and I was like, oh man, that'd be so tasty right now with some like oat milk or something like that, almond milk maybe. So I'm going to break my fast. I just weighed myself too, and holy crap, look at the difference between when I started and now. That is a massive difference. So I'm going to go inside, eat some food, and then I'll tell you about the whole fasting experience. So I decided to break my fast with the same meal that I started it with. You know, I don't know if it was the fasting for 36 hours or me just being in a more chill mood, but I took my time eating that food. I mean, seriously, it took me like a good 15 minutes. In fact, this clip here is over 17 minutes long, unedited. So now let's get into what I learned, and I'm going to be sharing some deep and personal stuff with you. Now that the fast is over with, I've got some calories in me. I'm going to share with you some of my thoughts, observations, and some of the things that I would do a little bit differently on the next time. So the first and most obvious one was the weight loss. Yeah, obviously I'm going to lose weight. I didn't eat anything for 36 hours. But the big one, I felt more focused. There was something about having a 36-hour fast goal that just gave me something to center myself around. I really felt like that purpose and that why just made things just much more easier to do, and it actually made it much more enjoyable. One of the other big observations was that I'm capable. I do a lot of hiking, a lot of remote solo hiking with myself and my dog. And this was a good test for me to see if something bad were to happen, right? If I were to be without food, how hard could I push myself? During this 36-hour fast, I had one day where I did 2 cardio sessions and 1 small gym session, totaling over 25,000 steps just in that day alone. And the one cardio session I had was over an hour long. So it's definitely giving me some confidence the next time I get out in the hills that I'll be able to overcome anything that I face. And that's part of it, right? Is having the confidence, training, being ready, putting yourself in stressful situations so that if something bad were to happen, you know how to act, you know what your body's capable of, and you don't get all spooked out and freaked out and make bad decisions. I gotta be honest with you, and I'm gonna open up a little bit. I felt more in control. I watch my calories and I watch my macros just with protein and so forth. And I spend a lot of time cooking. I spend a lot of time weighing my food on the scales, prepping my food, cutting it, just counting all the stuff out, keeping it all on the apps and all that kind of stuff. And it was nice for 36 hours just not to give a shit. I don't know how else to put it, but I got so wrapped up in the monotony of just counting my calories and just watching everything I eat. And all right, cool, I burned 3,500 calories today, but to be at my deficit, I wanted to be at 2,500, and just all the math and all the thinking and the time. I mean, there was just so much time I realized that I gained by fasting, not prepping my meals. My meditations and my deep breathing exercises all felt way more focused as well. There was definitely less distraction, and I had more drive, just more centered all around. Peaceful. I can tell you that honestly during this 36 hours has probably been the most peace I've felt in weeks and weeks and months. I often train 2, 3, sometimes 4 times a day. I've got 2 different channels that I'm working on now. The one channel I do 2 to 4, 5 videos a day sometimes. So I'm always constantly going from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed. And this 36-hour, this monk fast that I did was not just about cutting the calories, but fasting, but about just getting focused, just getting that balance back and feeling peace again. So I really felt way more peace this time around, and this actually kind of re-energized my want to fast even more, and maybe even do a 48-hour fast. Maybe I do a calorie challenge followed up by a 48-hour fast. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment below, but I really think I should. I think I should jump up now to a 48-hour fast for the next one. I also noticed that I looked for food when I was bored. There were so many times where I was walking through the house where I was just bored. I was done with cardio, I was done with editing, and I was like, all right, I don't really have anything planned to do. And I was like, oh, let me grab a banana, let me grab some fruit. And I'd be, oh, no, wait, you're fasting. So seeing how often I'd look to food during times of boredom really opened my eyes. And that's something that's going to be a pattern that I'm going to have to work on here in the future. And also, speaking of things I'm going to have to work on is my food habits. I really need to prioritize my time with food and how much time I spend prepping my food. I'm going to definitely have to go back to meal batching and definitely prepping where I save time. Time got away from me, right? The more I started kind of doing all my home prep meals, and I don't eat a lot of processed food. Everything I make is cooked and usually whole ingredients. So for me, it's a lot of time, and I definitely have to use my time more wisely. So how I felt, oh my God, I felt great. Seriously, I felt awesome during this whole time. Hunger only hit me once at 4:20. Shout out to my 4:20 peeps out there. Smacky boo. But seriously, hunger hit me only once, and it went away after I had some carbonated 0-calorie beverages. But I felt amazing. Cramping, nothing like that, except for the dogs freaking out on the neighbor walking home. All right, now on some of the things that I would change. Oh my God, would I have announced this to all of you guys? I did not realize how much support there was out there in the crypto community as well as this adventure channel community for support regarding fasting. The comments that you guys had, the encouragement was amazing. So the next time I do a fast, I'll announce it with plenty of lead time so that you guys, if you want to, can participate with me. Variety of drinks. Yeah, that was definitely one that bothered me. I definitely needed more variety of 0-calorie drinks and flavors. Using fluids to fill your stomach up is an easy way to get out of hunger. So if I had a little bit more diversified thing of drinks, I think I'd be better off. Coordinating others. Here's a big one, and this is an important one. I did good with this, but I definitely could do better. And this is definitely a hint for those of you out there. Coordinate your fast with others. My wife was really cool about it. She was like, you know, I know you're fasting, so we're not going to make anything that smells too good for dinner. We won't make any of your favorite meals. And even my son and my wife decided to like eat separately, like in their own rooms. It was kind of cool. So just having support and coordination from people around you. I mean, it's so hard. There's no way I would want to fast for 36, 48 hours and then have it be something like, you know, friends invite me out to go to dinner and so forth. One of the other things, you know, and it's not something I would change, but more just an observation. Socialization was tough. I missed out on it. You know, my wife was asking me one night, she's like, hey, you want to go out on the back porch and, you know, sip some wine and hang out? And I was like, oh, yeah. And I went in the fridge to grab some wine. And I was like, oh, my God, wine's got calories, Klaus. You can't do that, you freaking idiot. So just missing out on socialization and stuff like that, you know. Fasting is very, very tough in the social realm, especially if there's a lot of people around you that don't understand, you know, the reasons why you're doing it. One of the other things, too, I noticed is I need more mini goals, more things to do. There were some times where I did get a little bored, and when I got bored, I was thinking, oh, crap. I had to start looking for food as the answer. And that's one of the future things that I want to avoid. I really want to be more healthy with my choices. So having more mini goals. I did have the 2 cardio sessions, you know, that I had planned and the small gym session, but maybe even like a walk, you know, like a destination walk somewhere. So you're not at home, you're not by your fridge, tempted, you know, anything like that. That would be another good one that I would change up. So there you have it. 36, which turned into 38 hours of fasting. I had a blast sharing this experience with y'all, and I felt great doing it. Lost some weight, I felt more centered, more focused. I definitely know what I want to change in the next few months here with my diet and training. And this was a great way for me to expose that. I wanted to say thank you to everyone out there that commented, watched, liked, and subscribed to the videos, the shorts. The support has been amazing, and I will most definitely announce the next time that I do a fast so that we all can fast together and share in this journey and experience. Now, this was fasting, but if you want to see what I do training to get ready for my mountain climbing, that's this video right here.